Greetings, friends! Glad to see you in the second section of our course. Now, I'll briefly tell you what will happen in this section, and specifically, what we'll study in this video. In this section, we'll get acquainted with opening and closing orders, consider opening the market and limiting orders. We'll consider how to partially close an order, how to close only positive, only negative orders. As a result of the passage of the section, you will need to do your homework, which I'll talk about a little later. So, what will happen in today's video? In today's video, we'll analyze the opening of orders, both limit and market, and the first thing we'll do is talk about the difference between market and limit orders. When opening orders, we will consider opening them in three ways. First, opening by a percentage of the deposit. Second, opening a position with the calculation of risk in dollars. And finally, opening orders with a fixed lot. We'll also consider the instant opening of orders with set parameters using the instant button. We'll consider such an opening for both market and limit orders. First, I would like to note that market and limit orders differ for a trader in that then when we select a market order, we kind of agree with the first price that will be given to our broker and open a trade on it. The first price may not be very profitable for us because firstly it goes immediately, taking into account the spread, and we already open above our expecting price. Respectively, the deal is no longer profitable for us, since we buy or sell at a higher price. When opening a limit order, we initially set a price that is of interest to us, and only for it the broker will open an order for us if the price reaches the parameters you specified. And so let's go to the terminal and look at how to open orders. At the moment, we have a deposit for the test of $9,000, so we can use the right and left parts of the panel to open market orders. You need to first disable these functions. We'll talk about them a little later, while we need to clearly indicate the risk as a percentage and in a fixed lot if it will open orders on the right. And now we'll talk about opening with percentage to the deposit, the risk of the interest per transaction from the deposit. For this we use this column. The risk can be set here either fixed or partial. For example, 0.5%. You need to specify 0.5. Take profit is also set as percentage, and it's also indicated using the dot separator. For example, we want to open a deal with a risk of 0.5%, and it's a profit of 3%, and a stop loss, say 300 pips at 5 digits. Everyone has been given the data to open a deal, and now we choose the direction, for example, sell. And we see that we already have a mark on the chart with the selected parameters. Respectively, we see here our stop loss, which was indicated at 300 points. Our risk size for this episode will respectively $49, which will be 0.5%. That's the change insignificantly with each tick. Approximately this risk will be equal to 0.5%. They can change due to the fact that the course changed. The relationship between the euro and the dollar. You can adjust the distance of the stop loss in points, while not that our stop loss size in dollars. And the percentage of the deposit, the one that we chose initially remains. This is a very good and important tool that will allow you not to depend at all on the size of your stop loss. That is, of course, if you decrease it, then accordingly, you will perceive immediate profit. The larger ratio is indicated here. Stop loss take profit is 4.0. If we increase the size of the stop loss in points, then it decreases accordingly here. But for your trade, more precisely in your place after setting the stop loss, your initially will not be changed for this risk. This is a big positive aspect. Press the OK button, all our deals have been opened. Let's now look at exactly how you can open orders. Let's now look at exactly how you can openers. We have an additional opening in the risk in dollar terms, respectively. We can set the risk in dollars for the stop loss and for the take profit, and also indicate the size of the stop loss in points. For example, we'll indicate here, let's say $50 and take profit, for example, 150. And stop loss, let's say 200 points. Also, when we press sell, we see that these parameters are displayed, indicating where exactly our stop loss will be located and take profit is set. And you can also correct them. With this button, you can increase your risk in dollars accordingly if you open in dollars. By clicking OK, our order will also open. If you click on Sell Back, then the originally selected order state will be removed and you can reassign the risk already on the panel. And so we examined it, opening the risk in dollars from the deposit. Why do we need the right column? We need the right column to open deals with fixed lots. For example, we can specify 0.1 lot here, set the parameter for the deal, so for example 250 and 750 pips. We can also choose here at once the ratio and accordingly open a deal directly on the chart. What we still have left Let's now look at opening limit orders. We open limit orders using the pending button. We select on the chart. By pressing this button, we can already select the opening on the chart. Respectively, if you are below the current price, then this is buy limit and sell stop if above, and then these are buy stop and sell limit. Also, for example, we want to open sell limit now. Respectively, take profit, we need to specify below the opening of the order and stop loss above. Here on the chart, we can also increase or decrease our risk and accordingly change the distance where our order will be opened. After that, we click OK and our order will be opened. Using this, you can also set the opening of limit order in dollars, indicating the risk in dollars and take profit in dollars, and also opening deals with a fixed lot. Also by pressing the button, if we don't start a second time, then this line will be removed for us, and the opening of an order will be postponed. Let's look at why these instant buttons are for us. They denote the instant button, that is, when approach even these checkboxes, we see that the market execution of orders is written here. If the checkbox is checked, when you click the buy button, the order will open immediately. That is, this is the order to open an order instantly. For example, we have selected this column and we want to open a market order with these parameters, which we can pre-change. But for example, they suit us, we click sell, and an order is instantly opened with our parameters. Also, for limit orders, we can open them instantly with preset parameters. For example, we press pending, we have a button with sell limit and buy stop. For example, we click sell limit, an order with the parameters we need was instantly opened just as opening the pending orders for the right side. Respectively, we indicate the lot here. For example, initially we set the stop loss and take profit, click pending, and if we are above the price again, this is buy stop and sell limit, and below buy limit and sell stop. For example, buy stop, we want to open all orders open. Thank you for your attention. In the next video, we'll look at the closing orders.